Hello, and welcome to NHSN. I'm Dan Dovev.
And I'm Sarah McFadden. The Power of One Club will be holding a fundraiser for the organization Dollars for Change. The concept of the organization is for each person in a community to donate just $1 and make a difference. The money will be donated to a poverty-stricken township in South Africa named Kirtland and will be used to create a school that will help the children help themselves get out of poverty.
Money will be collected in an envelope in your homeroom for the next week. Please donate $1 and make a difference. The homeroom who raises the most money will even win a bagel breakfast.
Hey Dan, you know who we haven't seen on the show for a while?
Mr. Smokler?
No, someone else. Jacob Cotton.
Who's that? Him. I heard he stopped by last week. Let's check it out.
Good morning. I'm Michelle Block here with somebody you may recognize, our former NHSN anchor, Jacob Cotton. Just got back for a little vacation from college.
Michelle,
how are you today?
Do you mind if I change it to my suit? I just feel more comfortable.
Okay, go ahead. All right, that's better now. So, having been a college freshman for a while at UMass, how has your experience in college been different from Needham High School?
Well, we don't have the small classes that we have here. A lot of my classes have 300, 400, even 500 people.
Wow. So what was the transition like going from high school to college?
For me, it was a really big deal because I'd never been away from home. So when my parents drove away, it was really tough to see them go away and knowing that I was on my own. I had all this freedom, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. But I didn't know what to do with it at first. But I mean, this might sound like they're putting me up to this, but I was really well prepared for college. I'm coming from Needham High School. And one of my biggest fears going into college was that I wouldn't find any friends or a good group of friends to hang out with. Luckily, that didn't happen at all. I have a great group of friends. And if I were to make one recommendation, it would be to keep your doors open, because people just walk in all the time and say, hey, and what's up, and you just start meeting new people that way.
Good to know. Cool. All right, well, thanks for coming back to see us. This is Jacob Cotton. I'm Michelle Block. Stick around for more NHSN.
I would define cyberbullying as criticizing or ridiculing or making fun of somebody or making them feel lesser about themselves or trying to show superiority over somebody in a form that's online.
Cyberbullying is when a person basically goes on the internet, spreads rumors, talks about a person, and abuses them.
Well, it's hard to define in terms of how often it happens. A lot of it doesn't actually happen in the high school. A lot of it's actually happening outside of school when people are at home, at night, in the evenings, on the weekends, over vacations, is when a lot of it occurs.
I've definitely encountered people who have, been ruder than they would be in real life. Being a jerk just because, somebody can't see your face is even worse, in my opinion.
If I saw someone getting cyberbullied, I'd try to prevent it, tell them that it's not okay and that they have to stop it.
Thanks for the update and advice, Jacob. Attention seniors, please bring in your check for senior banquet as soon as possible. Prices will increase after April 5th. You can give them to Mr. O or any senior student council representative. Also, prom tickets will be on sale starting April 5th, so follow in my footsteps and get your plans going.
This has been MCAS week here at Needham High School, and I'm sure you've all noticed, today being the last day of testing. Good luck to everyone who's testing today, and we're sure that you've all done brilliantly these past couple of days.
Needham is celebrating its 300th birthday from November of this year to November of 2011. The town has asked the Needham High Art Department to create pieces around the town. Like the cows around Boston, Needham will have rockets that businesses, schools, and other organizations will design. Our own students will design the rockets that you'll be seeing around town. And now to sports with Bobby Kravitsky.
Welcome to sports. I'm Bobby Kravitsky. On Saturday, the boys lacrosse team will take part in a jamboree that will be played in Lexington. On Friday, the girls lacrosse team will play host to Lincoln Sudbury, King Philip, and Duxbury. The volleyball team opens up their season today as they take on Xaverian at 4 in the A-Gym. Everyone should be there to cheer on the Rockets. Next Tuesday, the girls track team has their first match at home against Norwood. I'm Bobby Kravitsky. That's all for sports.
Thanks, guys. This past Monday, we had a guest speaker come and give a moving assembly. We got to talk to the actor, Josh Morello, about his one-man show, Dirt.
I wanted to show characters that were as true to life as possible. I didn't want to have absolute villains and absolute angels, because we're all a little bit of that. And so that's why I made even the characters that are using drugs to be, sympathetic characters that you'd have compassion for, that you could see why they got involved with that. Something because as someone who had friends and family that were addicts, I knew that they weren't bad people.
Do you have experiences that you wish that you'd spoken up about?
Absolutely. In my case, there's probably more cases where I wish I shut my mouth. There were times that I actually stood up for people. There were also times where, unfortunately, I was the bully. What a tremendous opportunity we have to make a difference in each other's lives. We can't fix somebody's problems because we can barely fix our own. But we can at least be a positive person in someone's life and cherish the people that we have, because you never know how long we're going to have them for. I have nothing else to add. If I did, I would have wrote it into the show. So that's funny.
Well, that's all we have for this week.
Remember, it's your school and your news.
Thanks for watching, and
See you next week. Done single.
Thanks for the update, Jacob.